Us for tonight's post-game press conference. We're joined by Chris Acker and Derek Michael Exaveriaro. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach.
Yeah, first of all, outside of basketball, tonight our coaching staff, we wore our basketball shoes tonight, our Kobe's, just to honor those that are fighting cancer and dealing with it. And, it's a terrible disease that, people have to struggle and fight against every single day. And so, we were thinking about them tonight. From a basketball standpoint, I was excited that, that our fans and the people here got to see competitively, and I want to be clear with the words I use, but competitively, I was just thrilled that people got to see what I see every single day in practice: the resolve when things aren't going our way, the fight. When I took this job, the vision was to be playing games like that for championships. And for our program, tonight felt like a championship bout. And we want to be really contending for championships as we move forward, as our program moves on. But we are learning how to win. We are learning how to compete. We are learning how to fight through adversity. And Irvine did a tremendous job of steadying the ship throughout the course of the game and not getting rattled. And hats off to them for winning the competition.
Coach, just talk about the difference coming in here tonight after playing the last few in the gold mine, kind of different setting. You obviously get back in here, and then just the energy you saw from your players tonight. DMX obviously had a big night. Those first 35 minutes, I thought you guys looked like you were playing the most complete game as a team I've seen from you guys. And then 5 minutes, the final 5 minutes got a little rough there. Just talk about kind of the difference in energy you saw.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we love playing here at the Pyramid, but there's a huge lineage and legacy that played at the gold mine, so we were honored to play at the gold mine. And so playing here tonight, like you said, the first 35 minutes, I think we were up 10 with like 7 or 8 minutes to play or 5 or 6 minutes to play. And, again, when you have a lot of experience on the floor, I think Irvine has like 4 or 5 seniors on the court. They've been to a lot of battles together. And when you look at the statistics across the country, we have the lowest rate of continuity in the country because we don't have a lot of guys that have played together for long periods of time. And so I think that's what showed up in the last 5 minutes. We're still working on our cohesion, and we're still working on being engaged defensively as the game is dwindling down. And, I think the one thing that I saw tonight that I was most proud of is that we did fight, but also there's some inconsistencies there that we have to continue to work through.
Coach, I know it's hard to look at it in any other way than getting a win when it's that close, but you guys are back in the Pyramid finally. You have all those fans out there. You came out shooting it a lot better. You guys came out with the energy. Do you feel like this could be kind of a turning point after the last couple of games?
Yeah, in terms of energy and competitively. I mean, I think from a competitive standpoint, our guys fought and battled. And I think when they're invested in the competition itself and not worried about anything else but winning the competition, that's the product you get out on the floor. And you can preach it every single day as a coach, but the players have to just continue to remind themselves that that's what it's about. It's about the W at the end of the day. And tonight, for a stretch and for long periods, we showed more of that than we've showed all year. But normally, the 7 games that we have won this year, we've seen that throughout the course of the game. And so we're just fighting again for that consistency.
Coach, you guys won the rebounding battle 39-36 and got a lot of production, especially from DMX there next to you. Just what did you see tonight in the rebounding battle that was so different than what it's looked like in the last few games?
Just a constant pursuit. I see the work and practice showing up tonight. It's so good, in year one to go through this stretch with this group and learn just how they learn, get a feel of how they learn and how they pick things up. So, we learned that some of the things we're doing in practice translated into the game tonight. And I was so proud of DMX because, he's getting so much better. He's finishing around the rim much better. He's much more on balance. But to me, he's the best. He has the potential to be the best rebounder in this league, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on him. But I mean, with his size and athleticism and a physicality, you saw him snatch the ball out of the other guy's hands a couple times. That's what I've been on him about since this summer is being the best rebounder in this league, and everything else takes care of itself. So I think he ended up with 12 points, but all I saw was him on the glass rebounding. So I couldn't be more proud of the effort he put out there, and we're just asking that our other guys, follow suit and continue to move in that direction.
And X, I mean, just kind of the same thing, just we've all seen it in practice, but what helped flip the switch tonight that really showed your effort?
I don't know, probably my mental, coming to the game with my mental mindset. My mindset is just like, I need this win, like literally. I want to win, but I mean, we coming short, but I just give out everything in the court, like I'm trying to play hard every single time. I'm making mistakes sometimes, but I just want to play hard. If I make a mistake, I just want to move on, and I just want to play hard for real. If my guard shooting the ball, if my player shooting the ball, I'm just like trying to rebound. Like basically, that's my role, and I just want to 100% of my role.
Coach, take me through the final seconds of regulation. You guys get the stop with, I think, like 7 seconds left, and then call timeout with about 3 seconds left. Was that kind of the predetermined, if you guys get the stop there, you're going to call timeout rather than just let it play out? Just kind of take me through that decision.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let it play out only because, again, with cohesion, I just felt like we weren't organized. And, obviously we turned the ball over with that 3 seconds left, and I didn't want that. We drew up a play, and we didn't execute it. Maybe it was how I drew up the play. We haven't been in those situations very often. So, I'm finding my confidence, and I know we should be in those situations a lot more often than we have been. And so now that we've been in that situation, I'll get better at making sure that, we're very organized in those situations and scenarios. And that's, again, what I employ to the players. If they can continue to fight and get better in those areas, then we can continue to put them in situations to hopefully help them be more successful in winning basketball games.
Coach, I also just want to ask about those last 5 minutes of regulation. You're up by 10. Talk to me kind of where it turns downhill for you guys there.
Yeah, it's very simple. I mean, from a basketball perspective, in terms of what was actually taking place, they continued to turn the corner and make shots, and then our bigs were in front of the ball too long, and Tillis and the big fella stepped out there and made some big threes. And so, again, with experience, you learn that I can't have a second of a lapse when I'm playing against really good players. And for them, really good players step up and make big shots. And hats off to them for stepping up and making threes because we had them, I thought we had them rattled from the three-point line most of the game. And, again, they stepped up and made big threes, but essentially that's what it was. It was a simple high ball screen. Obviously, we weren't going to switch our guards onto their bigs and we did a great job at that all night. So they decided to start popping, and they stepped up and made big threes because we were late.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, appreciate it.